What's happening, people? It's going down in Chinatown. Okay, so I'm literally going to make 16 minutes of calls. Hi, good afternoon. I was looking for the person that orders ink, for the printers that you guys use. Well, very quickly, my name is Charles. I'm a sole trader. I run my own little company. I'm based on Museum Place in Cardiff. Um, I was just looking to get permission to leave my contact details and my prices, if that would be okay. Yeah, of course. Would you prefer email or would you prefer text? Yeah, of course. What's the best? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Digit four. Yeah, gmail.com. And I know this is a bit of a long shot to ask very quickly before you go, but do you know the name of one of the printers? Because I can leave some prices if you know the model. Yeah, yeah. I'll tell you what I'll do is what was his name, the person? Ray for Ray. Okay. So what's the best number to get him on? Because what I can do is I can do both. I can send him an email with my name Charles asking, and maybe I can give him a bell as well and ask him on the phone. 078 75 49 28 99. Brilliant. Is it best to give him a bell now or shall I leave it till tomorrow? Okay, I'll call now. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Cheers. You too. Bye bye. Bye bye. Hi, good afternoon. Is that Ray? My name's Charles. I'm a sole trader, Ray. I run my own little ink business based in Cardiff. I'm just off Museum Place in Cardiff. I've just called the landline number, and the gentleman said to pop you guys an email. I was hoping to leave some prices for ink for the printer, if that makes sense. Okay, can I still pop you an email, Ray, just in case? Yeah, so you don't really have a printer either, do you? No worries, mate. I'll put this on my notes. Thank you for letting me know anyway. Hi, good afternoon. I was looking for the person that orders ink, for the printers that you guys use. Oh, I'm not sure. My name's Charles, but I haven't called before, so I'm not sure. My name's Charles. I run my own ink business based in Cardiff. I was just looking to get across my prices really and my contact details. Oh, thank you. Hi, good afternoon. Is that Mark? Very quickly, Mark. I'll cut to the chase. My name, well, you've got my name, Charles. I run my own independent ink business based in Cardiff. I'm on Museum Place. And I just wanted to ask if you'd allow me permission to leave you my contact details and my prices for ink, if that would be okay. Yeah, no problem. Well, there's no point trying to beat around the bush then, because if if they're in place, then it's obviously going to be extremely hard for me to compete with a company the size of them, and been around for as long as they have. Yeah, exactly. But what? Okay, then, have you got an example of one of the most popular printers, and could I then maybe email you, or maybe we can have some type of dialogue? Because obviously, in terms of price, my attitude, I've been doing this 15 years, and I always get surprised. And my attitude is, you never know. Maybe I could be there as a backup supplier. Maybe there's a new printer that comes on board, a new, I don't know, a new HP laser or a new Brother laser, and maybe, you know, is it color or black and white? Um, yeah, of course. Is it M402 or something like that? Oh, there we go. See, can I have a. Oh yeah, don't take the credit away from me, Mark. I was about to say you impressed. Uh, okay. Yeah, P1102, yeah. Okay. I- Is it scan a copy of fax or is it print only? Okay, so it should say HL. Yeah, go on. Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah. Did you still want the prices of the brothers though, for reference? Do you know the last four numbers at the end? It should say Hotel Lima dash Lima, and then the number might begin with number three, or the number is it a laser printer or an inkjet printer? Yeah, yeah, there we go, mate. We're doing well. So HL-L, and it might begin with a number three or a number eight. Yeah, there's no rush, Mark. Thank you. Yeah, there's no rush. What's your email address, Mark? Bear with me. I know a lot about ink, but I only type with one finger. Hang on. IT, yeah. Perfect. Thank you. Or a toner code, or if you've got a toner code, it's not, you don't have to have the name of the printer initially, just a toner, a TN code. Cheers, Mark. No, that's fine. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do is, no, it's fine. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll send you the prices for the two HP printers. The only thing is, I know my prices off the top of my head. Have you got any idea of a toner that you've paid for recently, just so I don't embarrass myself? So what I don't want to do is give you my standard prices, and then you say, "Oh, that's the thing, Charles. They can do it for much cheaper." Because the thing is, I can do it for much cheaper as well. But I don't want to go in. I'll be upfront with you, like, I don't want to go in too low and shoot myself in the foot. And then obviously I don't want to go in. My standard prices are generally speaking, they're pretty good. Um, the toner code for the 402 M402 is a CF226X. I don't know if that rings a bell. What I don't know what were they? The toner codes. Oh, hang on. Say that again, because you said you didn't have a HP color. You said a brother. Oh, so you have got a color HP, have you? Oh, I thought you said it was brother. Oh, they're the HPs. Name me out a code again. 227 691X. Yeah. T- Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what code. They're not HP codes. That's interesting. They must be. They must. That's, yeah, of course. Well, the thing is, they might be SET's codes. I go by HP codes, which SET would do on some level. On an invoice, they'd go by HPs. But I'll tell you what I'll do then, Mark, because I've taken up enough of your time already. Let me send you an email. I'll. I work for myself, mate. Trust me, I don't finish at 5. I got to keep going. There you go, mate. Do you know the earliest that if I told you the earliest time that I've ever made cold calls, you wouldn't believe me. But I have actually got proof. But let's just say the earliest time I've ever called a company was 12 hours ago, 5 in the morning. Got my Yeah, yeah. Well, McDonald's I call it that time. I don't do it anymore. I did it when I first set my business, and I did get a lot of, like, initially the person was like, the person who has the ink, it's 5 a.m. I said, yeah, I'm looking for the business manager. And they go, at this time? And I go, yeah. And they go, okay, let me just pass you on. They'd be starting their shift work, Mark, 5, 6 in the morning, the business managers. So I did quite well there. But I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll send you an email. Oh, go on. Okay, perfect. Have they put down on there how much you're paying? Uh, okay, but you said you were using remanufactured. Yeah, but 132 on that order. How many? I know you don't order very often, but how many did you order on that particular order? Okay, so the final bill, hang on, perfect. At least we're on the same page. I thought you said you were paying 132 each. Yeah, no, no, don't worry about me. That's what I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it to you in case you were paying it, but I needed to find out, get to the bottom of this. So you're paying 33 each. Perfect. Okay. So if you don't mind me asking then, price wise, even on on an email for reference, even if you never come back to me, even if we never bang heads into business or what have you, is it worth me just going significantly lower? Because remember I mentioned McDonald's, they used to have those printers all over. So 7 years ago when I first set my business, I was quoting and supplying them quite cheap to get my foot in the door. And I'll be very upfront with you, I was quoting them for and selling them for £20 each. Do you think, obviously I know I don't have to go that low, because you're paying 33, but do you think that would be, I don't really want to be too like aggressive on pricing, but I want to put something together that might catch your eye a little bit. Do you think that might be a decent price? Yeah, inkjets and toners. Yeah. Okay. I didn't know they changed their name. Are they still in, is it Somerset they're in? I think they're in Somerset. Yeah. 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 Of course. So you were paying 42, they brought it down to 33. You were paying 42, ordering four at a time, but oh no, that includes delivery as well, saying that, because my delivery is normally a fiver. So okay, so this is what I could do, right? I'm based on Museum Place. I was on Cathedral Road, on the other side of town, but I'm on Museum Place, just on the side of the museum. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get customers in the CF10 postcode, and in my new offices, I've got another room for stock, and I hold stock for people, local customers that usually are quite desperate when they order. They're not overly desperate, like, but sometimes they are, and I can only do next day delivery. So what I'm doing with my regular customers, the ones that have been with me 4, 5, 6 years, got a fantastic relationship with them. So I'm going to be holding stock for their most popular toners, and inks or whatever. So what I could say to you is, I don't want to just be cheaper, because I don't believe being cheaper equals being better. I don't. I got to be honest with you. I don't really want to be like, oh, there's Charles. He's the cheapest, because I've got 15 years of knowledge and experience. There's a lot of other things I can bring to the table, but they may only come into play when you start asking questions. So, for example, say you say, "Oh, Charles, a P2055's gone down. I've gone to buy. I know it's been discontinued. It's been superseded 3 times." And then you'll say to me, "I'm looking at a HP 4002 laser. What do you think?" And I'll say to you, "Well, it's a tricky one here, mate, because the non-originals are very sensitive in those printers at the moment. I would actually recommend you get a brother HL-L, blah blah blah." So it's like we're banging heads together. We're trying to be, I'm trying to save you money, but obviously increase my business as well. So the tricky, yeah, yeah, yeah. The 1320s are fantastic printers. They're still going now, 25 years old. Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, of course. Again, yeah, exactly. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, that's the thing. Yeah, yeah. Then you end up with surplus stock. Yeah, then you end up with, and you can't get rid of it because a lot of companies then will say, like my policy is my wholesalers policy rather is 90 days, but I actually do it like I just help people out. So, for example, if a printer goes down and their customer's buying the printer from me, and I'm recommending the printer there, and they're trusting me, they're like, right, Charles, go and get the printer. Can you do anything with the toner? And I'll say, listen, I'll just swap it. And they'll be like, you sure? You know, because obviously I bought it like a year ago. But I honestly believe that the relationship, I know it sounds wishy-washy, but I believe the relationships is what stayed me in business, not the fact that I'm ringing around saying I can do this for cheaper, because being cheaper might be good just that one time. But for me, it's about sustainability. Yeah, I can imagine. 100%. 100%. That's why I stayed in business, mate, because of that attitude. Yeah, 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 wow, 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 yeah, yeah. So it is about the service, it's about the relationship. You can't overlook it, you know, because it's about price. It's about price versus for me. It's about price versus cost. So I could come in at a cheaper price, but I could cost you time. It could cost you more money in the long run. You know, where I'm looking, you know, yeah, 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 What price would you be happy with, Matt? So yeah, okay. So we'll so if I said okay then, so if I said to you the delivery's free next day, but anything that you would order that is more popular, it'd be the same day as well. Because I would just hold stock. Because I can hold stock for those 05X toners, the 85As they're called, for the P102 CE285As. And in terms of price, of course, like you said, it is a lead, 100% it's a leading factor, but I want to make sure that, you're getting good value for money from me, but also to increase my business, I've got to make sure that I'm looking after the numbers as well. But I could go in really aggressive on them, but I don't think I need to. Well, exactly. But the thing is, I've been doing this for 15 years. I got three wholesalers, and I got a wholesaler in Newport. So, in all honesty, I can compete with SET. I just try and make out like I can't because it serves me better to be like just a little guy. I'm just little Charles in the corner, like he's not going to cause us any problems. Like the SET, IJT, all these other companies, I can name about 10, 15 of them off the top of my head. Stinky Ink, Think Pink, all of them. Like they don't know who I am. Yeah, I don't know. So you're not on about the one on Penarth Road. They're not called SET anymore, are they? They did, yeah. Ah, that's interesting because even when they changed the name, everyone still called them SET. Yeah. Well, it's Stead Office Supplies. My name's Charles Stead, so you might see it on a box. Still there, still there, Matt. All right, that was a good call, apart from the fact